Well, we was going to do a walk up Moywen Mawr over by Port Madog, but it's really hot, too hot, so we're cheating. We're going to take the train to the top of Snowdon and walk back. From the moment you leave the station, your train will begin the journey upwards to the clouds. A journey experienced by some 12 million intrepid travellers since 1896. These ancient mountains, thrust upwards by volcanic forces 450 million years ago, once towered 10,000 metres. Over eons, the wind and rain and successive ice ages have sculpted them to their current form. It travels from Llanberis to the summit of Snowdon, over a distance of 7.6 kilometres. It gains just over 1,000 metres in height. As the train emerges into open ground, one has the first glimpse of the peak of Snowdon as it pokes its head above the ridge to the right of the train. Standing at 1,085 metres, Snowdon, or Ywydba as it's known in Welsh, is the highest mountain in England and Wales. The railway was constructed between December 1894 and February 1896 at a total cost of just under £64,000. The railway was officially opened on Monday the 6th of April 1896 and 2 trains were dispatched to the summit. On the first return trip down the mountain, possibly due to the weight of the train, locomotive number 1, laden with 2 carriages, lost the rack and ran out of control. The locomotive derailed and fell down the mountain. A passenger died from loss of blood after jumping from the carriage. After a miscommunication, the second downward train hit the carriages of the first with no fatalities. Most passengers are tourists and travel on a return trip, which typically involves being booked on a specific train for a round trip to the summit, with a half-hour break at the top. The first train of the day is the works train. This carries staff and supplies including drinking water and fuel for the generator to the summit. In 2006, the Snowdon Summit Cafe was demolished and construction of a new visitor centre was started. The new building was officially opened by First Minister Rhodri Morgan on 12th of June 2009. Well, we're here almost at the summit of Snowdon, but we're not going to go up because it must be about a 2-hour wait or something crazy like that. Everyone's just here queuing. It's just crazy seeing all these people on the mountain. We've been up before, haven't we? But there's nothing to see. It's misty at the moment, so I can't see the point, to be honest. But what a difference in the glitters, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's just completely different. The mountain's a different shape. There's no one there hardly.
It's just really commercialised.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. And the queue for the restaurant and the toilet as well. God. And if you come up on the train to do the return, you've got 30 minutes at the top. By the time you've queued for a cup of tea and gone on the toilet, well, you wouldn't even have time for that, would you?
No.
Let alone queuing for the summit.
But we're walking down.
We're walking back down, so we don't decided which way we're walking back down yet. Probably the Llanberis path, which is the same path that the train came up. The ranger path there.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing the ranger path. Apparently to get through it was supposed to be really nice.
This is scary.